Alright, so we're here for a UNPL semi-finals team builder before the match. Today, we the Command guys are going up against the Philadelphia Pincers, coached by Golden Guy. And I'm just gonna say, this is insane. We have actually made it to semi-finals at this point. I thought our season was gonna be over during the regular weeks because we didn't play that well, and now we're in semi-finals. And you know, one win for the final, and then one more for a potential chip. But yeah, Golden Guy has a really interesting team. It's really strong, and I honestly think the matchup is a little 50-50, but I think it's slightly in his favor. Just he has slightly better offensive presence than we have compared to the defensive virtues and whatnot. I think this is going to be a tough matchup. We should probably take a look at his team then. The team consists of Dragapult, Metagross, Hisuian Samurai, Dragapult, Colossal, which is one of his Terra Captain with Terra Fire, Water, and Fairy, Toadstool, Kilowattrel, another Terra Captain with Terra Flying, Ground, and Water, Sneasler, Komala, the Fable, and lastly a Terra Basculin, the Goat, with Water, Electric, and I think that's normal. I think it's supposed to be normal for like double edge probably. Yeah. So we have a little bit of a mirror. The Sneasler mirror, you know, who cares? But the Komala mirror. The Komala mirror is like the big one everyone's talking about. No one has ever seen two Komalas like stare at each other. It is sensational, but yeah. We have a slight mirror match, and honestly, his Sneasler is way better than our Sneasler, so it's kind of difficult for us to really figure out how to potentially bring ours, which, spoilers, we are not bringing our Sneasler. But yeah, overall, I think he has better offensive pressure. Like, I think Dragapult is really good into a team. I think Sneasler is extremely good into a team. I think Hisuian Samurai is pretty good. Just, I don't have a good mon to punish Sneasler setches. Like, I can't really switch into like Bramblegas because Sneasler is a dark move, if you didn't know. And if I go into something like a Garchomp, yeah, I can get like Rough Skin, Rugged Helmet stuff going, but he still gets the spikes up, and I can't really remove them until I get another mon in. That's kind of annoying. Ultimately, we have to make sure we whittle down Colossal if it comes. Colossal is kind of annoying for a lot of our mons, especially if it's the Terra Captain. Like Terra Fairy can be kind of annoying, especially because we're not bringing Sneasler. I do also think that, Metagross in like a bulky pivot can be kind of annoying. Like, it can take hits from a lot of mons and does a lot of damage back. I think Fable in a defensive role against our, of course, Darkrai can be annoying, though Darkrai can typically beat some fairies like 1v1. We've seen it throughout the season, so I definitely believe in him. And I think we should just jump into our team so we can see a little bit about what we're bringing. The first on our team, as you can see, we have Zeref, the Darkrai with Expert Build, Bad Dreams, Dark Ball, Sludge Bomb, Charge Beam, and Sucker Punch. 2v2 special attack, 2v2 speed with Intimidator. We're speed tying with the Kilowatts because there can be a scenario where we need to win that speed tie and win. I thought about actually running AV on this, because if we're AV, we can take like a Clefable hit or a Kilowattrel hit or a Vigavolt hit and potentially win the 1v1. But honestly, having the Expert Belt to get the damage, we have super effective Dark Pulse for Dragapult, Metagross. We have super effective Charge Beam for Hisuian Cimarron. I thought about running Thunder, but I think actually having the Charge Beam to potentially go +1 is better. We don't have super effective coverage for the Vigavolt, it is what it is. We have Dark Pulse, no, it's not Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb if it's Terra Fairy, Colossal, and Charge Beam which is Terra Water. But yeah, and generally, basically what I'm trying to get at is, I think the Expert Build was pretty good here. Could have gone Life Orb, but I think Expert Build is enough. Notice we are carrying Sucker Punch, sorry. And that's literally because of Dragapult. I think there's a good chance that he wouldn't expect Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch will do a decent amount of damage to Dragapult. I think we do like 40-something%, maybe 50%, depending on like what kind of spread the Dragapult is. So I'm pretty happy having that as like kind of surprise. Next up, we have Gildodge, the Garchomp with Rugged Helmet, Rough Skin, Fire Fang, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Spikes. 248 in HP, 140 in defense, 120 in speed with an Impersonation. So as I said, this is kind of our Hisuian Samurai switch in. It comes in, takes the hit, then he gets Rough Skin, Rugged Helmet. We have enough speed, tower speed, Hisuian Samurai. I believe I want to say it's Adamant, but it might still be Jolly. We might just outspeed Jolly. I can't remember, if I'm going to be honest. I built this team a little bit ago. We have Fire Fang, so we can hit like Toadstool. Fire Fang is stronger than Fire Blast because Toadstool's special defense is pretty good. Earthquake hits a lot of things, and as I just said, we have Fire Fang, which would hit Vagavolt, the one mon above the ground. And then if he brings Kilowattrel, we have Dragon Claw as like just a neutral play into a lot of his mons. But even then, if he Terras with Kilowattrel and it's not flying, then we can just Earthquake spam pretty free. So I think defensive bulky Garchomp here is pretty good. Glad to see it back. Speaking of someone we're glad to see back, we have Warwick, the Bramblegas, Life Orb, Infiltrator, Poltergeist, Rapid and Power Whip, Shadow Sneak. 32 in HP, 2 attack, 8 in defense, 2 seconds speed with a Jolly nature. Yes, we're bringing in the super offensive Bramblegas. I think Bramblegas has a really good offensive matchup here. We have Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, Polt. We hit same with Metagross. We hit Power Whip on the Samurai. Vigavolt is like one of his best answers, but even then Poltergeist can do a lot of damage. If he Terras with the Colossal to Water, we of course super effective, but even if it's Fairy, Poltergeist doesn't even make contact because we can't even get Flame Body Burn, so it's really nice there. And generally, I just think he doesn't have a solid switch to this. It's called Colossal pretty much, and that's it. Like, Colossal is the only real switch, and Dragapult can maybe do it, but then you have to run like super defensive Dragapult, and it doesn't really kill back. So that's kind of the idea here behind Bramagast. It's here to break and basically help us win in the long run, but it could potentially also just win because of Shadow Sneak. If we can get Dragapult within range, this could just win. Next up, we have Ursa, the Mesprit with Cobalt Cloak, Levitate, Shadow Ball, Draining Kick, Psychic Noise, and Mystical Power. 224 in HP, 252 in defense, 32 in speed with a Bold Nature. So this is kind of our Sneasler switch-in, or Sneasler check. If it's Bandit slash Choice Scarf Sneasler and it's like a U-turn pivoter, this is not a good call. This is not a good mon to use because it will get chipped down with U-turn very fast. However, if it is the Unburdened Sweeper, which I think it is, this is one of our best answers because you can always OHKO the Sneasler. Because of a Cobalt Cloak, we cannot get Dire Clawed. We do not die to a +2 hit from Throat Chop. He would have to crit us, which, you know, if he crits us, you know, I couldn't control that. And in general, I think this as like a general physical pivot into anything not called Hisuian Samurai is pretty decent. We can take like a hit from a Pult as well if we really need to, and we can Draining Kiss for good damage. Same with Metagross, we can Shadow Ball there. We have a little bit of speed in it, just to kind of try and speed tie a couple of stuff, not speed tie, but outspeed a couple of stuff, like if Metagross wants to speed Creepers, stuff like that. So yeah, that's the general idea behind Mesh, but just physically defensive for Sneasler pretty much. Now next up, we have the return of the Queen. Juvia the Empoleon with choice specs once again. Competitive Surf, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, and Flash Cannon. 64 in HP. You're doing special attack. 192 in speed with a modest nature. We're rocking a lot of speed this time. Speed creeping for a no speed invested Metagross. And I think it's because there's a good chance he might actually not have that much speed in Metagross, just because the speed it says is kind of awkward. I typically wouldn't see too much speed in like Gogor and Komala, which is just under it. And it probably would never outspeed Mesprit because Mesprit can typically run a good amount of speed. So we're trying to catch that with our Empoleon. We have Specs Surf, because it's water type, it's Hisuian Samurott, or Basculin, or it's TERA Colossal, which all three are not great into our Specs Empoleon, really. If it is TERA Water Colossal and we can predict it, we do have the Grass Knot can OHKO to. Grass Knot also does a lot to Hisuian Samurott. We have Ice Beam for like neutral plays into like Dragapult, Toadscrew, and whatnot. Like I say neutral plays, it's if we think they're gonna come in, we can click those moves. And then we have Flash Cannon because we needed something that can actually break Clefable. Our team doesn't break Clefable that well without Sneasler. So that's why we opted Flash Cannon on the spec set, because, you know, we just need to be able to nuke it. And lastly, we have Makarov the Rhyperior with Assault Vest, Lightning Rock, Ice Punch, Terra Blast, Earthquake, Stone Ridge, 248 in HP, 40 in attack, 196 in special defense, 24 in speed with a Careful Nature. This is basically our Pult answer, but can also kind of switch into Hisuian Samurott. Of course, we are Terra Fairy, that is why I'm saying we can do that. Of course, we cannot do it as base. Terra Fairy, we can switch into Dragapult pretty well. We can even eat a hit from Sneasler as long as it doesn't like Dire Claw, Sleep us or anything. Eat a hit, basically kill it back with Earthquake. Well, not basically, we definitely kill it back with Earthquake. And this is just kind of a good catch-em-all. I opted for Lightning Rod over Solid Rock because being able to potentially stop Bull Switches from a Kilowattrel, if he is that, with something else than Garchomp is pretty nice, because Garchomp can be kind of important to be able to check something like Hisuian Samurott. Now, Solid Rock could be really, really nice if I was planning on taking like Sneasler hits and Metagrosses. I know I just mentioned Sneasler, but it's like a worst case scenario if we need to take a hit. But generally, we don't want to do that. The Solid Rock actually doesn't come up that much because we're mostly going to take hits from like a Kilowattrel, like a Hurricane, or like a Dragapult, which Dragapult doesn't really have much super effective coverage for fairy types either, unless you want to run Steel Wing for whatever reason. That's our team for this week. Oh, I say this week. That's our team for the semifinals match. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'm now heading into the battle, so see ya in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here for UNPL semi-finals match. We're going up against Golden Guy or Golden Guy. It's one of Y's, it's weird, but I think it's just supposed to be Golden Guy. And I'm gonna just be straight honest. I have not given this matchup as much attention as it probably deserved. I just had a lot of things going on this week, and by the time this video is up, you would have already seen we joined another draft league, and the draft analysis for that league took longer to edit and whatnot than I had figured it would. Now, with what he brought, I kind of want to lead Rhyperior immediately. I like TERA, because like if he leads Hisuian Samurott, that's not bad for us, because like that's kind of what Rhyperior is a little bit here for. Yeah, between Metagross, Hisuian Samurott, and Sneasler, we do struggle a little bit because I only have Mesprit, Garchomp as like good defensive counters. Rhyperior is kind of there for Dragapult because our fairy type in Comfey I didn't feel like had the greatest matchup. He had too many mons that kind of could take advantage of it. I also did not bring our own Sneasler because I didn't. Well, he didn't bring Colossal. I think he had Colossal and it was Colossal and like Vigavolt to some extent were kind of annoying for Sneasler to deal with, especially if it ended up being TERA Colossal. Now I know it's gonna be TERA Kilowattrel, which is what I expected. Like, I thought Kilowattrel was gonna be the Terramon, but there was definitely always a chance that it could have been what's it called, Colossal. Also, if you notice, the Mon layout is a little bit different. Also, I just need to make sure, okay, Kilowattrel is not impeding on the HP screen. Perfect. So it's the Clefable League. Okay. Yeah, if you notice, the Mon layout is a little bit different. It's because I changed it up because of the other league that we joined, LTM. Kind of forgot that I had to do this afterwards, so you know, it is what it is. I am like decently bulky. I don't do the most to this thing though. With no what's it called? I mean, I could just go hard in Polion, honestly. Just go hard in Polion. Like, what are you doing to me? Like Thunderwave? No, knockoff. Actually, knockoff would be really bad for Rhyperior as well. It makes it a lot worse into Pole. I might actually go Brambleghast. I think Brambleghast I can live without the item the most. And Moonblast hurts. I'm gonna Terra and eat you. If he knocks off, he knocks off. It is what it is. I am Lightning Rod, so he cannot Thunderwave our Rhyperior. I think getting Terra off with Rhyperior is somewhat important because it makes it easier to deal with Dragapult, right? That's why we're doing this. I'm a little bit interested in what he's gonna do. He should outspeed us. Say that's just Moonblast. We should take this. This is okay. That's offensive. He gets this. Man, had I gone Empoleon, gotten the special attack, which into competitive, that would have been fire. You know, so he's definitely offensive Clefable. It looks like he's 100% offensive Clefable. Because that we went down to 300. So we took about 30. Yeah, so that's offensive. Is that modest life orb? Ooh, that might be. Okay, it's probably more likely timid life orb or like modest high roll potentially. I think I'll just hard Empoleon on this though. What would you switch in? You would probably switch in. Actually, Empoleon's a little bit risky because if he hearts into Kilowattrel, predicting the trying to predict the EQ, that is a little bit bad. But actually, offensive Rhyperior kind of goes hard. I just realized, like with what he brought, both Rhyperior and Garchomp goes super strong into his team. With the like no ground resist at all. The only immunity is the Kilowattrel, which I mean, Kilowattrel is not. It's like fine. Okay, so he did not switch because he would have switched first because he was faster. Unless he Baton Pass. I can't remember if the Fable gets Baton Pass. I'm kind of hoping he just Moonblast again. Let's see Moonlight. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with this. We have good speed in our Empoleon. We do absolutely annihilate one-shot this thing. If I click Flash Cannon and he has a good amount of Flash Cannon resists. So I don't know if I like that. I could just Surf, I think. Like, I could just Surf. But at the same time, if he is offensive and he thinks he can stay in and hit me with like a Thunderbolt. Do I want to just like kill it at that point? Like, do I just want to go for the kill? Because like, I have really good speed in Empoleon, so there's a good chance we outspeed in this situation. I think I'm gonna go for what's in front of me. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. Yep, I think this thing is just dead now. Bye! People are not prepared for the Specs Empoleon. They are not prepared for Specs Empoleon. I love this goober. He is so fun to use now. Like, I have seen the way. I have seen the way of the Empoleon. They do not expect the Specs Empoleon. The can opener is here. He's probably going like, what the hell? I will absolutely take that. An early kill on a Clefable. We got a little bit of chip on our, what's it called? On our Rhyperior, which, I mean, I could have avoided that by going hard Empoleon. Also, I'm just fixing the Mon a little bit. I didn't like how Kilowattrel was, like, higher than the rest of Mons. I could have gone hard Empoleon on the Clefable, but I didn't want to risk him clicking knockoff. Was like the deal behind it. I think it was offensive Clefable as well. And he definitely clicked like Thunderbolt. But that's why this is like really good. So you go Sorrow. Is this Hammerot? Yeah, that's Hammerot. So he's doing Samurott. I mean, Flash Cannon still does about half. I kind of want to just do that. Like, I do have Spin. Like, get half, go into Garchomp. Season that does hurt a good chunk. Like, it definitely does. What do you have? He probably has... my guess is he probably has an ice move or Garchomp. If he clicks Sacred Sword, how much does that do to Empoleon? Ooh, it has a chance to just kill. I'm just gonna play it safe and go Garchomp. Like, he might click Ceaseless and get spikes up here, and it is what it is. But I would get Rough Skin Rocky Helmet on him, so that's really good. It's damage on Samurott. I don't know if I would wanna... Yes, he just click the Ceaseless. That... Oh, he gets a crit. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. That is like a little bit unfortunate, because now if... I do have speed for Adamant Hammerot in the Garchomp. Like, we have speed. If he's Jolly, he's faster, right? But I have speed for Adamant. I think getting the spikes might actually just be the deal we do here. If I'm being completely honest. He did take the Rough Skin Rocky Hill. Yeah, he took so much from that holy hill. Yeah, I'm gonna get the spike up. I think the spike is really nice. Metagross, Pull, Sneak Slash, stuff like that. Like, everything except Kilowattrel is of course grounded, so I think it's just a better option here. I also get to see how like fast he is, if he's fast or not. He could have Ice Beam. Like, I don't think it's out of the realm possibility to just run out Ice Beam on this set. He crit me with that and did... Yeah, no, that looks to just be... It looks, unfortunately, to be Jolly, actually, which would make him faster. Yeah, he got a high... Actually, he got a high roll if it's Jolly, so he might be Adamant and have gotten a mid roll instead. So that's... He does withdraw, so you gotta put Spike up. I'm very interested in what he's gonna go for. That's Kilowattrel. Okay. I'm not, like, against this, like, at all. So we get a Spike up. He can go Kilo here. His Terra types are Flying, Ground, and Water. My personal assessment is that he would need to be Water, probably. I mean, he could be Flying, just kinda hope that... He's probably flying Terra Blast, actually, more than anything. Because if you're just Hurricane... Man, maybe I should have gone... So I ended up changing Brambleghast from Wind Rider to Infiltrator because we did not bring a Tail... Originally, we were going to bring, like, a Tailwind Comfey to Brambleghast, because Brambleghast offensively is really, really good. I didn't. And it's a little bit annoying. Okay, if he's not offensive, I can get a really strong... Like, a lot of damage with a Declaw here. He could be Terra Flying. If he's Terra Flying Hurricane and he hits, we do die, and it is what it is. But I don't have like a clean switch to this, so I actually am just gonna go for that. I am just gonna go for that. Because I expected he would Terra him. I'm assuming Water. No, it is Flying. Wow. That means Rhyperior pre-Terra would have walled this thing. Like, if I didn't Terra Rhyperior, it would have just walled this completely. But I mean, he probably expect... Oh, I think we might live the Terra Blast. Yeah, I think we should live this Terra Blast. Yep. Like, that was assuming he was, what's it called? That was assuming he was, he was heavy duty boots, right? Like, not Life Orb, no Terra Specs, no nothing. Yeah, so he's also Terra Blast. He did take into account the Brambleghast. I got a Spike up. I got Chip on Hammerot. I got Chip on this. I think Garchomp has done his job fine. Are you within Brambleghast range? I think you are, actually. Wow, yeah, you have a very good chance of just straight up being in. With how much we did with Garchomp's Declaw, he's sitting at, what, 40... Yeah, about 40%. We did about 60. Yeah, no, that is just probably just max speed, max special attack, Kilowattrel. Like, I think it is. Because he has to speed type with Darkrai, is the thing. I can go Rhyperior. And I take nothing from a Terra Blast. So Rhyperior is pretty free. I can click, actually, oh, I have to account for my... Yeah, no, okay, so with my own Terra typing, I would take a little bit of damage, which is unfortunate. I could go Darkrai and play the 50-50. Like, win the speed tie. Because, like, realistically, he doesn't have a good switch to Darkrai, and Dark Pulse chunks anything that wants to come in. If it's Hammerot, that's fine. And Darkrai, like, Darkrai's main reason I would want health on him would be to take, like, an Aqua Jet or to take, like, a potential Dragapult hit. Do I think you're just within Brambleghast range? Oh, man, it really, really looks like you are. So I think I might just go in and sneak with Brambleghast. I'm not even gonna lie. Brambleghast kind of looks insane here. I am just gonna do it because, like, Brambleghast sneak does 41% to a no investment Kilowattrel. And he's sitting exactly at, like, 41. So I take the spike. I do not want to spin. I just have to sneak and kind of go for the kill. You know, he's sitting exactly at like 41, 42-ish. We very much should kill here. At least we have a very good chance. If we don't, I mean, we cry, we complain and say, Bram guys got cheated again. But yeah, actually, Bram guys like looks really good right here. Really good. He stays in. I think we get this kill. Yes! Bramagast, there we go. He doesn't have a switch to this. I just realized, like, he didn't bring, like, Colossal was like the biggest nuisance for Bramagast, and he did not bring it. Yeah, we'll Life Orb. I don't think he can go Pult. How much do we do with a sneak? He could go Pult. Like, if he really wants to, he could go Pult. Pult would live a hit, like a sneak hit. He goes into Samurott. Oh, that tells me this thing is Choice Scarf. There's no way you go into this if it's not Choice Scarf, right? No shot. No shot, you don't. I can go Rhyperior. Like, he's gonna go for a dark move, so he probably is gonna click Cecil's Edge, which is kind of the issue. So this thing is Choice Scarf. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Like, it's not great. It's not like, it's not horrible, but it's not great. Could go Darkrai on like a really aggressive pivot here. Because he is within Darkrai range, is the thing. The Pult is like the biggest issue. Well, Sneasel is really obnoxious too. We still have Mesper in the back. I'll take a look at that. Any more chip on Rhyperior is not great. How much does Rhyperior take? I also have to remember Spike Up. Yeah, wow. We take more than I want. We take about 30%, and sitting at 300, that's... I'm gonna go on aggressive Darkrai. I actually think I'm gonna go aggressive Darkrai here. Like, I'm gonna assume he's Choice Scarf with the way he brought it in. Until I've been, like, proven otherwise, I'm just gonna assume that. Yeah, got hurt by the spike. Cecil's Edge. Take this, decent. Yeah, we take it decent. Like, another spike is up, which is kind of annoying. This is the really annoying part about this mon. Right? Is the fact that it kind of just can sit there. So I'm gonna click Charge Beam. I don't think I have reason not to. I should live a hit. If he's not Choice Scarf, we of course are faster. If he's Choice Scarf, you can only click Cecil's Edge. I can get in, potentially get a spin on the Metagross if I value getting the spin over getting the kill. So I think we can kind of still position us pretty well here. Yeah. All right, let's see here. What is best case? Best case is he goes, what, Metagross? Like sack Metagross? Like, unless he's like Culpa. Culpa would be the one thing that would be really annoying. He could go hard Dragapult, because he probably thinks I'm... Like, realistically, I never click a dark move here, so if he goes hard Dragapult, that is kind of understandable. Like, I don't think it's the worst player. It's risky, it's very risky, but I understand it. He does withdraw, yeah, so I think he's kind of seeing that his Twin Samurott is sort of like one of his better win cons at this point. He did go Dragapult. Wow, yeah, no, as I said, he did go Dragapult. So he did not take, like, he did take Spike, right? He did take Spike. So he is something, guaranteed. Because I have no info, I don't know if I dare stay in with Darkrai. Like, we have, what, okay health, not a lot. His Twin Samurott is a massive issue, I won't lie. Dragapult. If you're like Specs, yeah, well, Drago Meteor turns me inside out. But if you click Drago and I go Rhyperior, that's really bad for you. Dragapult. If you are like physically offensive, Dragon Darts. I'm sitting at 150. I'm sitting at 53. Yeah, so that would kill me. I think I just have to go Rhyperior no matter what. I don't think I have a choice, if I'm being completely honest. Empoleon is probably looking like a sack now, because now all that's left pretty much beats it. Then again, Empoleon can take a hit from the Hisuian Samurott and kill it. He does U-turn. Oh, I could potentially... actually, depending, I might have just... Yeah, so now he goes Metagross. Yeah, now I lost momentum a lot there. Like, I've lost a lot of momentum now, which is really bad. Could I stay in on a U-turn? The problem is I can't tell, like, with a U-turn really what kind of set he is, because, like, it does so little, so it's really difficult to gauge the damage. No, U-turn actually, if he's physically offensive, even no like boost, no item or nothing, I would have died. So I could have potentially sacked Darkrai and just like gained momentum in my favor. Because like if you had gone Hisuian Samurott, I would have gone. Actually, if you had gone Hisuian Samurott is a massive issue. I won't lie, Hisuian Samurott is a really big issue. I really want to keep Rhyperior around. Like, I really want to keep Rhyperior around just because... Meteor Mash. Just because, what's it called? I don't want him to be able to just click Dragon moves for free. Part of me want to go hard Brambleghast, but I don't think Brambleghast takes the... Yeah, no, Brambleghast doesn't take the Meteor Mash. Empoleon is kind of probably the sack. If we're being honest. I mean, yeah, if he goes for like a Meteor Mash, we absolutely resist. I did take Empoleon, right? Wow, I kind of actually looked away a little bit. I really hoped I clicked Empoleon. Okay, I did. Yeah. So I think Empoleon is like the sack. We take 2 Spike Layers. That's perfect. I'll eat that. Yoink. Now, do we take an Earthquake? We don't if he's like offensive. Adamant offensive, but we could be faster because I have a lot of speed in my Empoleon. And Surf chunks someone, so I'm just gonna click Surf. We have a chance to live if he's not offensive. Again, the Ice Punch damage is so little I can't really gauge the damage. Plus, he would have to have Earthquake, and Earthquake is not the greatest into my team. It's literally 4 Empoleon. Like I don't think there's much else with EQ. We are faster, so he is like no speed investment. Yeah. I mean, I'll take... Oh, Abalone. I didn't notice it was Abalone, so that's actually really good for us. So he is Earthquake. Do we live this? We do not. Okay, so Empoleon dies, but I got damage on the... Was that a crit? I didn't pay fully attention to the... I didn't pay fully attention to the pop-up, right? Okay, so here's the thing. I either go Brambleghast, and I click Spin to get rid of the spikes on the field, because this is the only thing I can spin against. Or I go Darkrai and assert pressure. But if I go Darkrai, he gets free either Pull or Sneasler. Yeah, oh, this is starting to look bad, actually. Like, it's kind of starting to look bad. My team is getting chipped. I think I go Bramble. I think I go Bramble. La Bramble. La Bramble. Kind of wish I had Strength Sap. Like, Strength Sapping here first would actually have been kind of fire. Won't lie. I'm gonna spin, because if he doesn't KO me... But I mean, he will. Like, Meteor Mash takes me out. I'm pretty confident. I'm sitting on 159. Yeah, Meteor Mash definitely takes me out. So is Bramble worth getting rid of this? The thing is, Bramble is still good. He's still good. But like, I can sneak a kill here, I think. I would probably like Poltergeist, honestly. But then again, does he Bullet Punch predicting me to... I really, because like the problem is if he kills me with a C-Slish, then he gets another layer of spikes up. And that's 3. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have to spin. Literally think I have. So he does Bullet Punch. Yeah, that was kind of almost best case scenario. Because now I spin, get rid of the spikes, I Shadow Sneak. And I think I die to Life Orb, but I think I get the most out of what Bramble can do left. Right? So I sneak. Actually, I might... I don't know how much... No, it's... I think it's 25. I think it's 25 from Life Orb, so I do die here. Unfortunately, it is weird. Now, the Hisuian Samurott is looking really, really obnoxious. Like, it is so strong into my team. And I do die. Yeah, I thought so. But I think I go Rhyperior, because Rhyperior is the only mon that pressures both Hisuian Samurott and Dragapult, and if he goes into Sneasler, I still have Mesh Spread around. It's looking like it's gonna be an in-game clean Sneasler, rather than anything else. Man, if he ends up not being Choice Scarf on the Hisuian Samurott, I'm gonna be really annoyed I didn't just go for the attack. I also think potential, like, okay, Life Orb I think has given us a couple of kill opportunities we would not have had otherwise. But I think being Cobalt on Brambleghast could have been a call as well, just to deal with the Hisuian Samurott guaranteed. Yeah, because like the reason I go Rhyperior here is because if he goes, as I said, Hisuian Samurott or Dragapult, yeah, this is my best play, 100% of the time. I should live, I think, any one hit from him, no matter what. Like after my Terra? Yeah, I should. I click Terra Blast because that's good. Massive damage off or kills something. Yeah, this is my best bet. I know I'm leaving myself kind of vulnerable to Bolt might clean me, honestly. Like with the damage I'll probably take. Yeah, I think Bolt cleans me, which is unfortunate. Also, I could actually probably click EQ there just to cover Sneasler coming in. Because like I don't think Terra Blast kills Sneasler, unfortunately. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. I should have clicked EQ, I think. Because, like, if he goes Bolt, I think EQ would have done it too. It might have been a roll with EQ. I guess Terra Blast was, like, the safer, so he does just go for the attack. Oh, it does so much. Defense fails. It is what it is. Terra Blast. I mean, he probably goes Dragapult after this, right? I know, he actually probably goes Sneasler. Thinking about it, he probably actually does go Sneasler. So is Rhyperior any worth keeping around is like the question I have to answer. It's like having the fairy typing itself is pretty nice. But I don't know because right now Mesprit take 8 hit from the from Dragapult. Oh, actually, if it's physical, I think I would be able to, right? Because like I am physically defensive Mesprit. Like, even if he has Phantom Pulse, I think there's a... So he goes Bolt here. But, I mean, he takes Spikes, right? Which is fine. Scarf Mesprit would have been amazing right now. Like, at the end here. Yeah, I mean, if he's physical, Mesprit will live a hit. And then it comes down to his Sneasler set, I think, ultimately. He didn't bring Psychic on Darkrai, and that is so sad. That is so... I mean, I just have to sack Rhyperior. I don't think there's any scenario ever where I can live a hit here. Unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could have gone, like, hard... What I could have done, the most optimal, like... Or not the most optimal, the most dig on the table play would have been hard... Okay, so he flamethrowers. Do I live this? Ooh, get... Rhyperior. Oh my god. The king takes a throne. The Terra King is here. Oh, I think Mesprit wins. I think Mesprit just wins. Because he cannot set up on me. Like, he cannot set up on Rhyperior. This is like this was the best case scenario, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, he gets hit by spikes. Even if he sash, he can't. Yeah, no. I just click EQ. Just prevent the setup. So he fake out. So it's fake out normal gem, which is fine. Doesn't matter, he has the speed. Not Sneasler. Mesprit will take any one hit. Because we are also Cover Cloak, so he can't even cheese us or anything. Oh my god, I'm literally calcing the throat chop crit here. Yeah, no, Mesprit will take it no matter what. Oh my god, Rhyperior, you beast! Psychic Noise does it, so I'm not risking missing. I'm just clicking Psychic Noise. Yeah, I have my Cover Cloak. You can forget about that. Mesprit! And we're in the final. Oh my god, Rhyperior showing why he's the Terra Captain King. Oh my god, that mount is so good with Terra. It's so... Oh my god. Why he clicked Flamethrower, I do not understand. I do not... It might be because he expected me to potentially be Choice Scarf Darkrai, and if you click Shadow Ball on the Darkrai switch, then Darkrai has a decent chance of just, like, not cleaning, but it takes out Dragapult, and then I do the same as just happened. That's the only reason I can explain why he didn't have a Ghost move. He didn't have a Ghost move. But yeah. Oh my god, massive GG to Golden Guy. I am so... Oh, Rhyperior, you beast, you god. Rhyperior is here, Rhyperior is now. I think Brambleghast, Empoleon, Rhyperior, they showed why the low tier to mid tier guys can do it as well. And Mesprit, of course, for the cleanup, but like, this is why Mesprit was there. It was literally for the Sneasler. Yeah. Big GG to the Golden Guy. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with a thought of the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'll now head out. So peace, YouTube.